I am paralyzed. My mind is blank, but races and falls apart all at once. My words won't form, for there are no words to form, none are adequate. My eyes burn with immobile tears of horror, yet the beat of my heart is stronger, faster, despite my incapacitated soul. I am afraid, I am consumed. But then, in an instant, my body takes over, and suddenly the fear is past and We're back at the passport office. Because last time we just left because my passport wasn't expired. But this time, my passport is expired. We sent the application in August. It's now the 14th of December. We travel on the 17th and we have no passport. We've been here for 3 hours. So we had the file transferred from Gatineau to here. This morning, it's still being processed. So they can't do anything. Their hands are tied. We have to wait until tomorrow and come back. But the thing is, I have a swim meet this weekend. So unless I get that passport tomorrow, I guess I'm not getting on that plane. Thankfully, that afternoon on the way to the pool, I got a phone call. My passport was ready. And suddenly, our journey to Oaxaca was afoot. We've been planning this trip for 2 years and finally we're going on it. We're only going now because I've just always been so reluctant. I don't want to miss swimming. I don't want to get out of my little bubble. Yesterday, when we started this journey, I just about had a complete meltdown. I did not want to leave at all. I just never want to leave home. I can't seem to get out of my comfort zone enough to ever want to leave home. I just physically can't make myself leave. I'm so anxious to go on this trip. Hey, at least the seat beside me is empty.
Welcome to Huatulco. The local time is 3:40 p.m.
We made it to the airport. Well, we're looking for Pilo. We don't quite know where he is. Keep being told, oh, go this way, go this way. I don't really recall where I got the idea, considering my fear of fish and the ocean in general. But one day I decided that I desperately wanted to see dolphins. The ride was choppy and caused some issues due to the incoming currents of El Nino.
We just performed a boat rescue.
And the cold water also brought in a lot of jellyfish. At first, we really only saw sporadic pods of 1 or 2 dolphins kind of far away. But in a sense, I suppose that cold water was a blessing. The universe had smiled on us. Because of the cold water, the dolphins began to move inland, and we were blessed with the rare opportunity to see a pod of hundreds just frolicking and swimming through the water. It was truly magical. For a large portion of the boat ride, I was absolutely terrified.
Oh my god.
So we're currently on a boat tour with our new friend Pilo, and it's been quite the day. So we started off by seeing dolphins, which was pretty incredible. There was this huge pod of them. Then he took us to this wonderful secluded little beach for snorkeling. But it was such a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, snorkeling in crystalline water. When would I ever again have the opportunity to see a pufferfish swimming through a coral reef? Only one small flaw: when I jump in the water, I remember that I absolutely hate fish, and I start hyperventilating. I eventually put my head under, but I would not put my head under, and we had to swim to shore. So I had to get over that fear and breathe. And once I did, it was really quite remarkable. And so, officially well acquainted with the ocean, it was time to take Oaxaca by land. Before traveling, we researched what driving through Oaxaca is like. It sounded positively awful. Car-sized potholes, bandits. We were terrified. So we ditched our car rental and took a taxi. And yes, in some spots the roads were single-lane, two-directional dirt roads directly up a mountain. But the internet had terrified us. And our driver, Gabriel, was wonderful, an integral part of our trip, and knew all the best and less touristy spots.
Sí, sí. Estas, sí.
No copalitilla, cascaditas chiquitas, feas. Esto es mejor.
Mejor.
Sí.
So we're not going to Copal.
And yes, of course, it's okay to err on the side of caution, but we did not need to be so afraid. The roads were mostly not much worse than in Canada, and the so-called bandits were indigenous peoples of the land taking a tax for passing through areas of communal land. You see, I always allow external forces to scare me, forcing me into this fit of inaction.
Traditional Oaxacan cheese made from on a farm, on a communal farm. Oh my god. Delicioso. It's so good. Más mejor que en el hotel. Oh my god. I know, it's so good. Muy bueno.
I am about 90% confused right now. We just had a little snack before our hike, and our taxi driver just sent us off with our tour guide. So we'll see how it develops.
I get high and I get low. Oh, that's the way these things go. I saw my face in the mirror. Oh, I know I've changed, though I love much the same. I found grace in the bright water, bathe my soul, tell my heart I told you so.
Oh my god,
I like being in the lion's cage and wait for my time to come. I'm begging, please, I need this so much more. No.
So many things I've been so scared of, but it always turns out pretty well and a really great experience. So we're at the place we had our snack at the beginning, and now we're being fed a traditional Oaxacan lunch, which thankfully, I don't know, thankfully maybe is not iguana. Here is our traditional Oaxacan lunch. I don't know how we're gonna finish all of this mole, barbacoa chicken, rice, beans, homemade tortillas, salsa. Wow.
Tesoro de vino, sueña bonito, chiquita consentida.
So we just pulled over on the side of the road with our great driver and got a fresh coconut.
Navega tu inconsciente.
That was great, but very random. We just got out of the car and Gabriel was like, "Oh, do you want to see the mangroves?" We're like, "Well, sure, whatever." So we end up on this boat tour, which was great, but it was also 40 degrees and humid. I've never sweat so much in my entire life. And I just, every time we're with him, I get out of the car completely confused. Don't get me wrong, it's a great adventure. It's always a great adventure with him. It's just a little confusing. You just fed him. I am perpetually stressed out and afraid of everything, of the future, of right now. I just let my mind run away with me. And well, the other weekend at a swim meet, I asked my friend, "How do you stay so calm?" And her answer was, at the moment, very strange to me. She said, "I just know it's better not to be stressed out." And I did not understand that. And so I went into this trip stressed about everything, afraid of everything, of the fish, of the food, of getting sick, of the taxis, of bringing my camera with me, of virtually everything. And every time I was afraid, I ended up doing it, and everything turned out okay. In fact, quite wonderful. And I think I'm slowly realizing that maybe I don't have to be so stressed, and I can just enjoy it. It really is quite amazing what being a little bit less scared can do for you. So my dad just sent us a video about sandflies and leishmaniasis, is that it? Which is found in regions such as Mexico. And you see, the thing is, we were bitten today by such animals, or bugs kind of like that, and now we're a little bit stressed. They are kicking us out of the hotel we had to check out. We can't have lunch because nothing's open, and all the places that are open are either full or can't make things in 20 minutes, because that's when we leave. So we stopped at the drugstore and are having ice cream for lunch.
Dive, a shallow dive, yeah. Yes, you do, just do it, you can, do it.